It's true. Comparison is the thief of joy. You know, we get to that point where we think money can fix anything. You are in a bad place. When you get to that point where you see something you want and you buy it, whether you got the money or not, italicize that part, whether you have the money or not. It's because you got a credit card tied to some freaking accounts that make it way too easy for you to buy stuff that you can't afford, that you don't even need. And it's a pit. It is a pit, and material things do not bring you joy. Not long term anyway. Maybe for a short period of time, but definitely not long term. And so it's disappointing, isn't it? You know, I'm interested in so many things. What do I focus on? And I know I need to, first and foremost, focus on my faith. Secondly, I need to focus on my family. And third, I need to focus on work. I often pray, say, God, tell me what my purpose here is. I bet a lot of us do that. What is my purpose? What am I here for? What am I here to do or fulfill? And I've talked about this before. It may be something as simple as coaxing my kids into going in the right direction in their faith or in their lives. Hopefully in their faith as well as their lives. But, you know, maybe my job is to provide wisdom to somebody who is at the intersection of what they need to accomplish in life. I don't know my purpose. You know, I assume since I woke up this morning I have a purpose. That's, if you woke up this morning, you have a purpose. Like a little bit of detail. I'd like a little hint. I just saw a friend of mine on a channel that I watch, and she is one of my favorite people. Not gonna lie, she is such a great person behind the online personality that she is. And you know, I am excited for her success. And I get a little envious. I do. I want to stop working the day job I have and take my side hustle and make it my full-time job. But my side hustle is completely underdeveloped, is not getting time for me at the level that it would need in order to be successful. So at the same time though, I'm juggling a lot of priorities, and I'm trying to make sure that I do the right priorities. And so I often wonder, how do I make that happen? Or am I not supposed to make that happen? I said 5 years. I said I would make this viable in 5 years. April is my 5-year anniversary for this 5 years adventure of a YouTube channel, live streaming, being a business. Well, okay, I haven't been in business all 5 years, but you know, that whole turn a hobby into a business thing. And the IRS probably thinks you're not even trying. I am, but not like I need to. I want to try more. I want to be successful at it, but I want to help others. That is, to me, the biggest thing, how can I help others? And part of the problem with my online content is the split personality between an educator and a content creator, and that mesh between the two. So, all right. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at cosmically. All right. Well, I'm actually like, hey, I could retire, but I'm too young to retire. I don't have enough money saved up to retire comfortably. I have enough money saved up to retire and keep working a full-time job. Maybe one less demanding, but still a full-time job. I would have to continue to work. As long as I got a house payment and debt, I gotta keep working. I was so close on the house payment thing until I borrowed to fix it. It needed fixing, so I had to do that. I had no choice. I had to do that, so. All right. I hope you're having an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing weekend. I know. Roy needs a friend. He does. He needs somebody that is on a journey like he's on. Or I need somebody that'll just listen. Yeah. All right. Bye.